back in the day. Shit. All right, here we go.
Hey, 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 hey. What's good? What's good? Had to do it, people. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? How you live? It's your girl DREA Nicole with Had to Do a podcast because I had to do it. I just had to do it. And we had an artist lined up for today, but things didn't quite work out for today. So today, you guys got me. Just got me talking shit, ranting, whatever comes to my mind, talking about whatever. Because that's what I do. Talk about whatever. So if you guys was here last week, you know that last week I was in New York with family for the passing of my loved one, Brenda Emma Sanders. Um, yeah, you know, the holiday season was really heavy. I'm going to get into that. Let me get through the preliminaries first. So, as y'all know, once again, your girl, that's me, has been nominated in the Yo ATL Rap Video Music Awards. And I am in one, two, three, four categories. The first one is R&B Artist of the Year. I'm just saying R&B Artist of the Year. The next one is R&B Soul Artist of the Year. So there's R&B Artist and then there's R&B Soul Artist of the Year. They like it, I love it. Then we have the Queen of Stage. The Queen of Stage. Okay. Okay, we just go leave it at that. And then last but not least, the Music Matters category. So April 26th, it's an all white affair. If y'all gonna roll out with me, I'm getting a table. Y'all gonna roll out with me. Come sit on my table, celebrate with me because I'm coming home with one. I'm coming home with at least one. Y'all need to go to www.yoatlraps.com and hit up these categories and vote. Vote daily. Vote from every email that you have. Okay? Vote, 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 vote. Go on there every day, every day and vote. Okay? Let's bring these awards home. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring these awards home. I am excited. I can't wait. Thank you to your ATL Raps for even thinking of me, for nominating me. You know, you didn't have to do it, but you did. And I'm so glad that you did. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just ate dinner. And so it's like kind of repeating on me. But so that is that with the Yo ACL Rap Video Music Award. I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I had so much fun last year to get an award on the same platform where some people that I grew up listening to had received awards, like Cut Close had received awards. Now, if you don't know who Cut Close is, they the ones that sang Twisted and Nobody with Keith Sweat. So yeah, they got an award that the same night I got an award. Yeah. And then Donnell Jones, he got an award that night. Same platform. I got an award on the same platform as Donnell Jones. Dude, dude. You know, Carisha the Diva, she said, I don't talk my shit enough. I don't. I don't. Because half of the shit I don't even believe is happening. I don't know. I don't know. And then I be trying to keep myself grounded because I'm a Leo, right? So Leos, we could go there. I could go to the stratosphere with this shit. I really could. I could go way out there with this shit and be way over the top. But I I just feel like being a little humble, grounded, not going too far, getting too crazy. I think when you go too far and get too crazy, there's nothing to excel to, or you just start doing weird things and crazy things, and I think that's why so many celebrities get into so much trouble because they go too far and they do too much. Like too much. You need to bring it down 1,000. You need to bring it down to, if I think of things like, even though my mom is no longer here and, she passed on, would it be pleasing to her? I still worry about what she thinks. I still absolutely worry about what she thinks. Would this be pleasing to her? If, now that she passed away, it's like even a bigger fear because I feel like she could see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like she could see everything. You know how on social media where they have that filter where Jesus is looking over your shoulder. This is how I feel my mom is doing in certain things. So I'd be like, I need to be chill. I need to be chill because she like this, right over my shoulder. Just like you ain't supposed to be doing that. I need you to back it up. Even like this is why I don't get into arguments with people. I try my hardest not to get into arguments with people because I take it to the stratosphere and then people can't take it. I, that saying, you go low, I go to hell. Yeah, yeah. That's why I try not to argue with people. I have a friend, she was like, you should like confront everything and talk about everything. I can't do that, especially if I care for the other person because then they're not gonna like me after. They're not gonna like me after. And the reason they're not gonna like me after is because I go to the stratosphere, and even though I ain't telling no lies, I'm saying it in such a way that is the way you want to be my friend afterwards. So I just try not to do it. That's one of the things I don't have to do. That's not a had to do it moment. That's a don't do that dummy moment. Okay? Because I'd be done fucked up a lot of friendships. I'd be done fucked up a lot of friendships. And that's another thing that we're going to talk about. This is a freestyle night. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go as planned, so this is a freestyle night. I'm be talking about different things. I have something going on with uh, ex friend, I guess now. Um, there's things about dating that I want to talk about. There's things about parenting that I want to talk about. Um, there's things circling on the internet that I want to talk about. So this is a freestyle night. We just want to see where the wind takes us, where the wind blows. Okay, so since it's a freestyle night, one of the first things that I want to talk about is okay. So I have not been dating, kind of been straying away from dating, and I ended up going on a date. Right? Like, okay, let's try it out, see what happens. Blah 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 blah. Now, before the date, here's the setup. So before the date, he's like, yeah, my love language is touch and this, that, and the other, and food, and da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And he was like, yeah, if if there's no touch, then I feel like you don't want me. Or okay, so I'm thinking like holding hands, that's a touch. You know, hugging, that's the touch. I'm along those lines. So we get on a date, and yeah, his version of touch is grope. Now, there's a difference between touching and groping. Okay, like I said, holding hands, that's a touch. A little hug, that's a touch. Especially on a first date, that's enough touch. That's enough touch. But dude was just like, and I'm like, yo. And then he's like, you're not touching me. I'm like, you want me to touch you like that? I'm not going to touch you like that. I don't even know you like that to be trying to touch you like that. And being a female and being out and about, like you got to be strategic with these things because now at this point, this is where the date turned into survival. It's not even about the date anymore. It's about surviving the date and making it home, right? And this is why when men say certain things, it gets under my skin because like y'all really don't understand what women go through. And just because you don't do it, there is men out there that do it. And we have come across them before we came across you. So our guard is gonna be up on certain things. So, like I said, now it's about survival. Because I could easily spaz out on this man and not make it home. People are crazy. This is only the first date. I don't know his level of crazy. So I just to make sure that I make it home. Now, to those of you who say, oh, being paranoid or it ain't that serious and this, that, and the other, I'm scrolling through Instagram today and I see a woman unfriended a man that she met on a dating app. So they met on a dating app, they went out or whatever, whatever happened that he did, that she unfriended him and he killed her the next day after she unfriended him. He killed her the next day. This is what women have to worry about when they go out. I have a friend, well, she was a friend in high school. Her name was Terea. And she was dating my friend Archie. And one night in her own neighborhood, she was actually on her way to go see Archie. This guy tried to talk to her. He tried to stop her. And she was like, no, like, I got a man. No, 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 thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And this man shot her in the face because she turned him down. These are the things that women have to worry about. Exactly. People are crazy. These are the things that women have to worry about. So when I go on internet and I see men, they like, women are too strong, they too hard, they too this, they too that. We were made to be this way. We have to. It's survival. It's survival. And that thing that happened with my friend Terea was in high school. This thing with this man where she unfriended him was this week. So this been happening for years. Shit like this been happening for years. So like you men who think that women is bugging, I don't understand what y'all don't understand. And I know y'all know dudes like this who like if a girl turned them down in the street, then they start cursing the girl out. Oh, now all of a sudden she's a bitch, she's this, that, that, because she don't want to talk to you. I know you go know friends like that, and you don't check them. You don't check your people, but you're so quick to check a chick, but you don't check your own fucking people. But you want to check me for being strong. You want to check me for being independent. You want to check me for not being submissive to you when I don't even freaking know you. You want me to be submissive to you just because you got a penis. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. You have to show me what am I being submissive to. It ain't your money. I got my own. And that's another thing that they got a problem with. Because see, back in the days, women stayed with a lot of men because they couldn't get things on their own. Right? So money will make them stay. Because they couldn't have a house on their own with this and other money would make them stay, right? But now that's not the case. So now you have to have character. You have to actually be a good person. You have to actually be interesting. And this is probably why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. But because I don't, money is not impressive. What the car that you driving is not impressive. Your character and the person who you are, that's what's impressive to me. You can have a nice car, dress nice, got all the money in the world, and be a straight up asshole, and I'm straight up out. Motherfucker, I'm out. I'm not sitting here for that. I'm not sitting here for that. There's no amount of money that you can make that will make me take disrespect, dishonor, all the craziness. I'm good. You can keep it. You can keep it. I'll get a puppy. You can keep it. I'm good. I'm good. And a lot of these men that be all over TikTok and all over Instagram and this, that, and the other, talking all that craziness, that's their problem. They lack character. So now it's the woman's fault. And for all you people out there who are going to talk about, oh, well, you should have picked a better man, right? Okay. when two people are friends, right? And they get into an argument. You hanging out with your boy, you get into an argument. Argument turns into a fight. Oh yeah, what's up? Nobody ever says to you, you should have picked a better friend because you don't know their fuckery until their fuckery shows. You don't know they stupid until they do something stupid. So what are you talking about? Nobody comes with a sign on their forehead and say, "I'm a fuck nigga. I'm a fuck boy. Love me." Nobody does that. Everybody put their best foot forward, and then the mask starts slowly falling off later. And by then, you already in it. So I don't understand it. Though. You should have picked better. Okay. For the ones who feel that, and then want to say that the woman is too strong, the woman is too this, pick another freaking woman. Don't wait until you get into the relationship. You met the girl, she wear wigs, she wear lashes, she do this, that, other, and then you get into the relationship. Why you doing all that? I've been doing all this. What are you talking about? You like freestyle? But it's like, what are you talking about? I've been doing this. I've been dressing this way. I've been wearing lashes. I've been wearing wigs. Now all of a sudden, oh, I like my women natural. Well, then you should have got a natural bitch. Like, what? Stop trying to change what is. Stop trying to change what is. I saw another post on Facebook, and it says, "What like an older woman dating? What do they bring to? What can they bring to a man that they have never brought to any other man? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. I'll be the first to admit it. Not a fucking thing. Now, with that being said, what are you bringing to me that you ain't brought to a whole to any other woman? You've had sex before me. Most likely, you've had children before you came to me. Depending on how old you are, you may have been married before me. So, what are you bringing to me that's any different than you brought before? Maybe loyalty. I'm sorry, I'm a loyal person from the cradle to the grave. So, I gave loyalty to a man before. I also took it back though. You don't get to keep it. You don't get to keep my loyalty. I've been submissive before. I took it back though because it wasn't working. Got to reel it back in. So to anybody that's listening, put in the chat like, what do you think a man could bring that he ain't bring to any other woman to you now? Is there anything that he could bring to the table different? Only thing I could think of is I could bring you a better version of me because I have experience and I've learned some things. So I could bring you a better version of me because not every person that I've been around had got the same version of me. Because in between each person, I done been through some things. I've learned some lessons. So everybody don't get the same version of me. It's impossible for you to get the same version of me. No, Daniel, it's not that they don't have no chance, but you just have to work at it. And if you're not willing to earn my trust, because the man that broke my trust, he broke my trust with him. But I can't just give my trust to you. Trust is earned. It's not just given because I met you. It's not just given because you say, "Oh, I'm trustworthy." Because guess what? Everybody else before you said the same thing and proved otherwise. Your actions is going to speak louder than your words. And if your actions and your words don't match, that's on you. That's not on me and my past experiences. That's on you. I'm not just giving the trust. That part. That part. It says right because men build tables. They're not looking to ask what you bring. So how did I heal from that? Honestly, therapy. Honestly, therapy. Because I feel like in so many situations I didn't know my worth. I was part of the I need a man club, um, worried of dying alone. Um, when I was married, I was part of the, you know, that's my husband. You supposed to stay no matter what. But once you learn your worth, you're not gonna stay through disrespect. You're not gonna stay through disrespect. Because if I was disrespecting him, he'd peace out on me. So why is it wrong for me to peace out when I'm being disrespected? Because history has shown that women just stay and take it. Just stay and take it. And that's just crazy work to me. That's just crazy work to me. And see me, even before therapy, I would put my best foot forward and give my best. That shit is draining when it's on the wrong person. And what led me to therapy is because it seemed like with each situation, it got worse instead of getting better. As far as people taking advantage of my kindness, taking advantage of my best foot that I'm putting forward. And people would think just because I'm nice that that's what it's gonna be. No matter how many warning signs I throw up, I'd be like, yeah, I'm nice because I want to get in heaven one day. But if you take me there, we going there. And the last person that I dated for a few years, when I told him that, he said, "Yeah, right. I can't see that coming from you. I doubt it." Okay, but then he took me there. Thought that he could lay hands on me. Thought that he could choke me. Thought he could do this. That I wouldn't do anything. But when I started swinging and come out the gate and know how to throw a punch, that nigga was shot. He ain't know what to do with himself. I try to tell you though, do not take my kindness for weakness. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to allow you to do that. And that's the first time I got told that I was too strong of a woman. Why are you so strong? because I defended myself. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. So then, like, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? I've seen women in long term marriages, and yes, long term marriages are great with the right people. I've seen women in long term marriages be completely disrespected on a regular basis. If that's what marriage needs to be, I don't want it. I don't want it. It shouldn't have to be that. Instead of worry about what I bring to the table, what you bring, let's build the table together. Why can't we be partners and build together? I don't mind sharing what I have with the right person. But anybody who's been married for a long time in a long term relationship is going to tell you that it's work. So you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. It ain't all about what you say. It ain't all about what she's saying. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You got to make some sacrifices. You got to make some compromises. But I don't think the compromises and the sacrifices you make should feel like you going against your whole spirit. Like there's a line in one of Latoya Luckett's song where she said, "I've been sitting here so confused because I've been fighting myself for you. Why do I have to fight my morality, my experiences? Why do I have to fight against me to please you? I wouldn't expect anyone to fight against what they believe to please me. Because if y'all belief system is not the same, then you're not equally yoked, right? And they say you need to be equally yoked. And I truly believe that because I think that takes away jealousy. I'm sorry, men these days be jealous when a woman has if a woman has more than them. So you need to find somebody who's equal to you. There's no jealousy over what you got because I got. I'm not worried about what you got because I got. And a man's supposed to be the provider and this and the other and blah 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 blah. And I get it. And men want to be that, but a lot of men don't know how to be that. A lot of men don't know how to be that. And just vice versa, there's some women out there that not that they don't know how to be submissive. They don't have the like certain mentality to really be a wife. It's almost like they looking for somebody to be their daddy, not to be their husband. Take care of me, take me out, do my hair. No, 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 no. You sound like a kid getting ready for prom. And then if you don't do it, I'm mad. Where where when I want my hair and nails done, I'm gonna go get my babe. I'm gonna go get my hair done and babe. I'm gonna go get my nails done. Now if he turn around and say, "All right, babe, you know what? Here you go." I'm like, oh shit, thank you, babe. And then when I'm in a relationship and I'm in a good space, I'm that person. Like I'm that person who will randomly come and bring you a gift, just randomly, because I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it with my kids, I do it with my friends. Why wouldn't I do it with my man? That's just the type of person I am. So I'd appreciate the random. Here you go. But best believe, even if you don't do that, it's getting done. I'm not sitting here waiting for you to do. I'm not sitting here crying about you didn't do. It's getting done. I'm about to go do this. If you give me gas money, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Want me to bring you back something to eat? Got you. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. But okay. In other crazy news that I've seen on the internet, they said that Trump is trying to pass a bill or a law that if a woman puts a man on child support, she does not get her income tax. It goes to him. Why? Now, okay, before I get too deep, I will say in a lot of cases, the child support is extreme and men are living like below poverty levels because of it. And I get it. I get it. I understand it. I don't think they really is putting into consideration what they actually make and the cost of living and this, that, and the other. So I get that part. But at the end of the day, as a woman, any money that I put out for the child, I'm not being reimbursed for. And it seems like the man getting the income tax is like him being reimbursed for, right? It's like they being reimbursed for paying child support. I don't get reimbursed for supporting my child. I don't think that one would pass either, but it's just bugged out to me that it's even on the table. Right? Why are we here? In my Jada Kiss voice, what are we doing here? Why are we here? I am so glad that I'm not having any more children. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about being pregnant in these day and age. I'm so glad I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I could do it. Don't get it twisted. I ain't there yet. I could do it. I'm choosing not to do it. I paid my debt to society. My oldest baby just turned 27 3 days ago. Shout out to Brooke Shields. Shout out to Brooke D. Shields, my oldest baby, my Saya, my potato baby. Shout out to him. His birthday was January 14th, and he just turned 27 years old. Yes, I have a 27-year-old, y'all. Don't ask me why I still look like this. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then my youngest is 18. Well, going to be 18 this year. He's 17 right now. Gonna be 18 this year. So you can't pay me to start over at this point. You cannot pay me to start over at this point. The education system is going to shit. The healthcare system against women is going to shit. I'm good. I'm good. I raised my two and somebody else's. I'm good. I paid my debt to society. You welcome. I brought three, well, I brought two black men in this world, but raised three black men in this world. They never been arrested. They're not a menace to society. They're not out here robbing, killing. They ain't a part of nobody's gangs. They out here working and playing their video games and minding their damn business. So I'm done. I'm done. We good. I did what I was supposed to do. But yeah, the way things are going these days is real bananas. Oh, the TikTok ban. Yeah. See, I'm mad about the TikTok ban because like I just started getting acclimated to TikTok. I mean, my youngest son made me download TikTok during the quarantine so we would have something to do. So if you scroll down to the beginning of like the first videos on my TikTok page, you see my youngest son, look at him, he all over it because we was doing a little TikTok. I'm a savage and crazy bougie. Right? We was doing all of that during quarantine, and then for a long time, I just left it alone. Like, I had Instagram, I had Facebook, I had X or Twitter, and I was cool with that. But then TikTok, been more and more popular. Whatever. I'm like, let me start getting on this TikTok. And so now I like TikTok, especially TikTok shop. I shop too much. I shop way too much. I got I got six packages on my sofa right now. Open up. I like the TikTok shop way too much. But and now they talking about banning it. Like, for one, I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. The things with this new presidency, how Martin used to say, it's just spinning with me, man. It's just spinning with me. I don't get it. I don't understand why um, a social media app has to be banned. Ain't nobody on. I mean, ain't nothing but the regular crazy on TikTok, and the craziest person is probably our future president, who's about to be inaugurated on Monday. He's part of the crazies. Oh my God! Did you see um footage from Carter's funeral? The way he was looking at Kamala when she walked in. This this man got demons. This man got demons. You won the election. Why you eyeballing her like that? You won. China Ben had access to U.S. data though. China owns way more shit than TikTok. Like, China owns way more shit than TikTok. I think TikTok is the least of your worry. China been having control over a lot of shit. We get a lot of shit from China. Our electronics and all our smart TVs. You can't tell me Samsung is an American name. Lemonade is the new TikTok takeover. I gotta check it out. They talking about lemonade and they talking about red note. I think it's called. It's called red something. I think it's red note. They're also talking about that people are gravitating to. And there's oh man, did I save it? There's a black owned social media app that people are saying that they going to if the TikTok ban goes through. Let me see if I saved it. But yeah, I want to look at that too because it's black owned. They probably find a way to shut that down too. But I'm just saying. Uh, well, if I find it, I'm gonna put it in the had to do a podcast group once I find the name of it because I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff saved in here. Like I ain't even going front. It's crazy. I got a couple of things coming up with like acting. So I got like gray wigs saved in here and stuff. I have a whole bunch of mess in here. Food recipes because I be vegan twice a week. I had a whole bunch of stuff in here. But yeah. So you gonna move over to Lemonade? Have you looked at the app yet to see like what is it like? Is it just like TikTok or do you feel like it looks better than TikTok? Like have you seen it yet? Shout out to Lux No Digital, friends to the show, family to me, family to me, friends to the show. She's always tapping in, tuning in whenever she can, and I absolutely love her for it. And I've been meaning to call you, but that's on a personal. But yeah, let me know what does I'm I'm gonna probably check it out tonight. I'm probably check it out. Oh, you created an account and don't know how to use it. Yeah, it's like I gotta learn a whole nother thing all over again. Like I'm still learning TikTok. So all this galaxy and world stuff and gifting stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. I'm still learning all that stuff. Oh, I'm so aggravated. I'm so aggravated. I hate when I show up to a thing and I'm finally showing up for a thing and then it changes. Like Georgia. Why Georgia gets okay? Why Georgia got snow though? I thought I was getting away from the snow, and I kind of got away from it this time because I was in New York, and New York didn't really get snow. So, but just the fact that snow hit Georgia, what the fuck? Why? Why? I'm not supposed to be worried about the white stuff no more. I'm not supposed to be worried about this anymore. I left that up north. Why Georgia got snow? Why when I get here, this shit want to get different? Is it me? Am I the problem? I don't think I'm the problem. That's not really the problem. Hmm, hmm. Hope I'm not the problem. Hope it's not me. But it's just been way too cold. I'm not mad at it though because then I got to break out my furs. Yeah, I love my furs. Everybody was like, when I was moving to Georgia, everybody was like, you ain't gonna need a fur and da 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 da. Shit, shit. I need my. I was wearing this today. This is my teddy bear. I was wearing this one today. That's why it's so close. But I be damned if I don't need my fur. Are you crazy? When I get up in the morning, my A device. I don't want to say the name because then she's gonna start talking. My A device be like, hey, currently it is 28 degrees. What the fuck you mean it's 28 degrees? I am in Georgia. I should never hear those blasphemy numbers. What do you mean it's 28 degrees? I left 28 degrees in Far Rockaway. I left 28 degrees in Brooklyn. I left 28 degrees in Jamaica, Queens. I should not be here in 28 degrees in Georgia. Georgia. Ah, it's just heartbreaking. It's just so freaking heartbreaking. Like, why? Why are we here? But yeah. Oh, did you guys hear R. Kelly's new song? And what do you think about it? Every time R. Kelly gets in trouble, he come out with a spiritual song. He come out with a spiritual song. When he got in trouble before, he came out with "You Saved Me," and now he's in this shit now, and he come out with I don't even know the name of the song. I know I've been hearing pieces of it all week, and I should have wrote down the name of the song, but I didn't. But yeah, and he talks about how his crazy decisions is what landed him in this space. So all of that, I didn't do nothing. I'm praying for my life. They was talking before. He know what he did. You know what he did. Yeah, R. Kelly. He know what he did. Oh my God. Okay, so Fern said, did you hear the story about the 5-year old that was attacked and killed by her own dogs that knew her from birth? Oh my God. No, oh, that poor baby. I didn't hear about that. Oh, that poor baby. Oh, see, and I was thinking about getting a dog. Mm. If any dog that I get is gonna have to be a field goal dog. Drea, what is a field goal dog? A field goal dog is a dog that I could pick up and field goal kick that bitch if he get out of hand. Cause you're not gonna be. I don't need nothing that's big enough to like be chewing on my face or I gotta worry about it. No, no, nothing that has ever been breeded as a fighter or anything like that. I know people get those type of dogs for protection, but me, an animal is an animal, and when they start wanting to act like an animal, I don't want to be in the building. I don't want to be in the building. I don't want to be in the building. And I know people love their animals, people love their dogs, and I think that they are cute. And some of them they be so sweet and everything, but when he decide that he ready to be an animal again, I don't want to be in the building. I don't want to be in the building. Mm-mm. And they took the dog. Hell yeah, they took the dog. I done took that dog down. Oh my gosh, that baby. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't think you should have an animal if you expect. I don't
It
think you should have an
was
animal bigger than your
attacked by
child.
family dogs
Oh,
did
here's
not
the.
survive. Shortly after the attack, Air 7 capturing video of the home on Palomino Drive. We spotted several dogs in the backyard where the attack took place. Tonight, we have confirmed that animal control removed 4 dogs from the property. Deputies say 2 of those dogs, a 10-year-old Rottweiler and a 6-year-old Rottie mix, are responsible for the deadly attack. They say the girl had been around those dogs her entire life with no previous problems reported. LA County.
You see what I'm saying? Rottweilers. Those dogs be trained to fight and to kill. Pit bulls. Those dogs be trained to fight and to. I'm good. I'm good. It's in their blood. It's in their instinct. Dogs are related to wolves. It's in their. It's in their blood. It's in their blood. And just like how we could be born with mental deformities, how do you think a dog can't be born with mental deformities and you wouldn't even know that he has it? Because how the dog gonna tell you? How the dog gonna tell you? You ain't gonna know until it's too late. You ain't gonna know until he snap. Give me a field goal dog. Bong, bong, out the door, out the door. Nothing bigger than me, nothing bigger than my children will enter this threshold. If you could be standing on the ground and put your paws on my shoulder and be my height, you got to go. I'm not here for it. I'm so not here for it. So not here for it. And also, real quick before we have to go, the fires in California. Much love to every and anybody. I have an aunt in California. Hey, Aunt Kenya. I have an aunt in California. She's okay, thank God. But just everybody out there who has lost, you know, I know a lot of celebrities who lost their homes, and I've heard people say, they're celebrities. Who care? They could get another home. You losing everything that you have. I've been a victim of a fire before. You lose everything and have to build from scratch. I don't care how much money you got. Money can't replace the memories that you had in that place. Facts. Facts, firm. Facts. But then, and don't get mad at me, y'all, right? But it seemed like every time something happens in another part of the world, California gets a fire. It's almost like they feel left out. Like nothing can happen in any other part of the world. It's like, okay, too much is the other parts of the world is getting too much attention. We're gonna have a fire. I'm sorry, but that dead ass came to my mind. I was like, every time something happens in another part of the world, they get a fire. But nonetheless, prayers and love to everyone out there who is going through. I pray that for your strength. I pray for your well being. If anyone has lost a loved one in these fires, I pray for your strength. I pray for your well being. Losing a loved one is never, ever easy, regardless of the reason. No, people were setting their own homes on fire trying to get them. We're going to have to touch on that next time because I have less than a minute left. Oh my God. But people who do anything for money, people will freaking do anything for money. But on that note, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all, and indulging in my silliness. It's your girl, DREA Nicole. Had to do it podcast. And as always, desire to inspire before you expire. And you know what? Motherfuckers, I'm out.